Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Mr.KB. It is November 27th, 2013. This video is going to be a little bit confusing because this is an intro for the 27th, but I did film this video, I believe, on the 23rd. Something's going on with this whole capture thing because I do use open broadcaster software. I started off at version 0.51, and ever since the updates came about, I'm not sure if it's the power of the PS4 or the fidelity of the PS4, but I have not been able to capture a solid frame rate. So I lowered the frame rate to 30. That seems to alleviate some of the problems I was having with the stuttering and skipping that you guys might have noticed on some of my earlier videos. I believe that's all fixed. So from now on, all that should be all fine and dandy. So the gameplay that you guys see will not actually match the audio for the video because I recorded them at two different times. I recorded the audio back like a week ago, and now I'm recording new gameplay to get rid of the stutters because it was pretty much unwatchable and would make you seasick. So happy Thanksgiving to all my North American brethren. For everybody around the world, I hope you guys are safe and happy and content, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is November 23rd, 2013. This is your best friend in the whole wide world, Mr.KB. And I know I'm a day late with this, but I want to give a big congratulations to Microsoft, who released the Xbox One console yesterday. It's a whole day late, I know. And why would I be congratulating Microsoft on the release of their console when I'm on the PlayStation 4? Well, to put it simply, I'm a gamer, and that console, for the most part, plays games. Therefore, congratulations. I honestly do wish them nothing but success with that console. And I'm gonna play some Call of Duty Ghost, and well, not yet, I guess. I'm gonna be playing some Call of Duty Ghost, which is the first time that I will be playing Call of Duty Ghost for a prolonged period of time. I did boot it up before, and then I had to test the installs. Come to find out that even though the back of the box says 50 gigs for installs, it only puts about 33 of that on the hard drive. I'm not sure where the other geez, what was I gonna say? I'm not sure where the other 22 or 22, 28, 33, 17. I don't know where the other 17 gigs go, but it's not on my hard drive. But either way, I know this is like probably the most played out game, but like I said back in my unboxing, it's a game that I got for rather cheap, and at the same time, it is a game on my next gen system that I am fortunate enough to have, because I know some people are not fortunate enough to have a PS4 or Call of Duty Ghost in any system, and if I can game, why not? But, and again, like I said, I'm playing some Call of Duty Ghost because at the end, there's something that I want to like speak about or speak upon, or however it is that I have to state that sentence to talk what I'm going to talk about. And all of it will make sense, and it might sound overly critical of today's youth, maybe today's gamer, or just honestly the day and age that we have reached in gaming. And it's rather sad, but at the same time, it's not necessarily difficult to talk about, but for anybody who's rather young, I'm gonna say 20s, maybe younger, who may watch this video because I'm playing, and I gotta hide this a bit. Who may be younger, who may be watching this because they like Call of Duty for whatever reason. You're entitled to that. I honestly don't have a significant problem with Call of Duty. I think, yeah, the formula of a Call of Duty is played out immensely. The game's formula hasn't really changed since Modern Warfare 1. And to me, Modern Warfare 1 is one of the greatest games ever released in the history of gaming. I will go that far to say that about that particular title. That Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare, was by far the just crazy good. Crazy good. You know, like to this day, I still have fond memories of that game. And hopefully I can play some domination. Sorry, let me set this up really quick before I get back to my thing. This is some serious business right here. Yeah, I like this. Yep, give me that. And domination. Domination! Where was I before I lost track of what I was gonna say? I still think that Modern Warfare 1 is one of the greatest games that I've ever played, that was ever made, period, bar none. And after, I don't know, 6, not necessarily clones, but 6 iterations on that formula, you know, it does get a little tiresome. And, you know, internet is a thing now that, again, somebody like me, an aging dinosaur in the industry, we didn't grow up with internet. You know, we were lucky if we had a half an hour during the morning or the afternoon during our block of cartoons or block of kid shows that we grew up with, that if there was at least one gaming show, one, and I wish I knew the title of said show, because there was one show which was really based around video games, you know, tips and, you know, not everything video game related, but enough where somebody like me can kind of nerd out right before school. And that was pretty much the extent. You know, we had GamePro magazine, we had, I think EGM was out around that time. You know, we had very limited specialized resources. Nowadays, somebody as, you know, as simple and as plain as myself can start a YouTube channel and be like, yeah, oh crap. Somebody as simple as me can just start a YouTube channel and be like, yeah, you know, I'm doing gaming. This is what I'm gonna do, and it's really that simple. Like, it really is that simple to just start anything gaming. I can come and talk about anything, and you know, I don't necessarily have to be your source of video games, but I can provide a source of opinion, news, whatever. And it's literally that simple in this day of, oh shoot. It's literally that simple in that day of age to do something like that, and that's not what we grew up with. And again, the aging dinosaur premise. And you know, and again, going back to showing my age and showing everything, you know, I grew up in Nintendo land, 8-bit, Super Mario, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 1, with the stupid looking Mega Man. You know, Battletoads, all those type of games. You know, that's what I grew up with. And then came the Genesis, and fanboyism is something that has been around. You know, back to those days, there was such a thing as fanboyism, and the companies really made no secret about. The companies really made no secret about not liking each other. You know, when Genesis was out, they specifically put out 30-second ads. Genesis does what Nintendo don't. And they would just go, you know, showing Sonic the Hedgehog and how fast, oh crap, and how fast that was, and Joe Montana football and Evander Holyfield boxing, comparing it to Mike Tyson, you know, Mike Tyson boxing. I'm sorry, Mike Tyson Punch Out, and it was really that blatant back then. And fanboyism was around. You know, we had, you know, if you had a Nintendo or Super Nintendo, oh, you know, you picked the wrong system. You should have gone Genesis. You know, why are you still playing Mario and blah blah blah. But at the end, we spoke those indifferences. We spoke our quote unquote disgust with each other to our faces. You know, that's just what we did. You know, we made fun of each other for owning the wrong system, but we did that face to face. We didn't do that behind the safety of a keyboard. We didn't do that behind the safety of anonymity. um, we didn't do that behind any type of protective shield where we know, it's a rare case where this guy's gonna find me, so I'm gonna say whatever the hell I want, whether it's about talking about his mama or talking about how stupid he is, racism, sexism. It doesn't matter. We didn't have that shield. If back in the days, if you want to talk mess, it led to one or two things. You were either really good friends with the person you were talking mess with, and you can joke around that way, or you were gonna get knocked out, or you were gonna knock somebody out eventually because there was gonna be a fight taking place, and that is really what it all came down to. And nowadays, we don't have that. And why do I bring up fanboyism? Because I don't know exactly where this... Well, you know what? I'm going to say I do know exactly where it started. And 7 years later, 6 years later, 8 years later, with the release of all the consoles, that's why I have staggered memories of it, because, well, the generation last year was pretty staggered. And I know where it began, and and all this time later, a whole generation later, the internet is still talking about dumb, irrelevant stuff which makes no sense whatsoever. Nothing's changed. We have advanced in technology. We have advanced our technology, we have advanced our machines, we have advanced everything in the sake of our pastime, but we haven't progressed as fans. We're still talking about dumb, irrelevant stuff, and that is where Call of Duty comes by, because this is probably the most controversial game releasing on any console, because frankly, looking at it, I'm gonna say it straight out, it's not next gen. It looks, it looks nice. It looks nice. I can see the difference between this. Oh crap, where the hell? I can see the difference between this and the PlayStation 3 version, the Xbox 360 version. I really can't see a difference from this and the PC version, because I played that before, and Modern Warfare 3 on PC was really good looking, because, well, I have the hardware to run it at high, and it looks fantastic. And that's the reason why I'm playing this game, is because before the Xbox One came out, and PS4 was, around the corner from release. Oh, sorry, yeah, and PS4 was around the corner from releasing. There was, talks that this is natively 1020 on the PS4. Natively, it shoots out. Crap, it shoots out, 1920 by 1080 lines of resolution natively. There's no upscaling. There's nothing, and that's what it shoots natively. Now, apparently, and again, you know what? I can't count the lines. These lines are too small. The pixels are too small for me to count individually to prove it. But, apparently, or even confirmed by Activision, according to some sources on the internet. I don't know the people at Activision, so, I'm not going to take anything as confirmation unless there was a way for me to test it myself. The Xbox One version is running at 720, meaning that it's 1280 by 720 lines of resolution being thrown at you progressively at the same time, and upscaled to 1080. Same thing happened with Battlefield. Oh shoot. Same thing happened with Battlefield. Apparently it's like 900p on PS4, and I think 720 as well on Xbox One. But we're talking about this stuff, and in all honesty, people, it's irrelevant. Why do we argue about things that mean nothing?